Come on. Ooh, Marius has something to say to us. Are we checking with Marius before we go out there? But I think it's only down here. I'll have a quick chat with Marius then. You have to. I think that's a bit weird though. You have to do it at the bike camp. You can't just chat with her out in the world. But that's what it is.
Fior Messi Verno. No, none more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. A job is a job, Envoy. But not all. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn. And I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Ooh.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost. Just glad I can help. Right, change. Companion? Honestly, tell him I said that. I'll cut a hole in your... Right. Right.
Oh, I need to... Maybe that's what bugs out.
Right.
Yeah, so you need to ask about him, I think. This is why it's bugging out.
Good talk.
Ooh, we're getting a nighttime chat again.
Armored mask. We dream of
No, I've had this one.
flee from her. Blazing ire. Pain through the... You are not safe with her. We reach the... But the old scars do not lie. A storm from the same spark. Steer clear of the skirt. No reek. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen.
I'm just gonna try. I want to try chat to him about him. He seems to keep getting stuck in this.
Right.
No, I've missed it. Fuck.
Right.
I think if you ask him about him, I might be able to get more training. Might be able to do it at a different camp rather than Dawn Show. Whilst we're inside Dawn Show, I think he's just asking about it. This is Dawn Show anyway. Yeah. Don't got anything on us that needs selling now.
Envoy.
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Careful, he could be a messenger.
Adherents are all around us. It behooves us to be discreet. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. I didn't ask. The less I know, the... Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a walk.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adherents moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
Believe me, that's a relief. Besides, the Steel Garrote's all too eager to take up that man.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adherent soul.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub up.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vricas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me.
He means that with all due professional respect.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
Maybe we'll learn something about your condition.
Right. When it comes time to deal with animancers, you two are...
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to...
They can stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fjord is, it was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful
of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farm.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of them.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machines.
They've held it at bay, until recent. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people, but rumor has it some unnatural blight is... Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never... Anyway, you won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment the...
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. This is the Living Lands. Getting...
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
I have, you know, things to do back in Paris.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Hey, you don't have to butter me up.
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have two rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule. Right. Changing this up. Ask away. Yes, I did. Unless we... I don't need to know how many men you've killed to know you're more than capable in battle. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe best we just keep things... Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in... Well, I'm one of the very few. I know the difference between hay bleed toxin and you know the bout. Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because we're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with this... That, more or less, is all you need to know about. Same one you are. What kind of blessed... Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in stall. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon. Fine. How about Adriga Ivuli Tola Jetule? Nothing gets past you. It means mind your own business, with a bit of a spicy word at the end. It's a trap for folks from outside. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Oh? We've already talked about this. Right. Well, until... No, I didn't poison that drink. Even the rankest Nimdude walking doesn't deserve that kind of death. They clearly heard about my reputation and thought I'd do something like that. The question is... Right. Why do they do what they do? The mystery. If he was a real hunter, he'd have studied his target and known what I was capable. Lucky for me, he was just a tourist in need of a good reminder. More often than someone's always... Turns out those of us who have a reputation sometimes came... What do you need? Oh, I don't know. I've heard stories all my life about the gods and magic. It's just Pargrunan wilderness lore, developed over the centuries in Solace. But hey, if people want to think it's magic, then go ahead. I'm not... Almost all of them. No one is... Basically, the goddess Andre is a Abidan, and for his... Somebody who was a prophet of story. Anyway. I don't know. Imagine. I wasn't... Right. I mean, just don't... Right, change. Pleasant dreams.
Not a whole. True. For every maniac it's cured, it's created. I've just always felt more comfortable with things. Don't get me wrong, but I'll be here if you need me.
Right, now I've spent about 20 minutes chatting. Can I play the game again?
Fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her head. She knocks. We would...
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
A ladder?
Sansa? Absolutely not. Cupid, I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require... And a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned. Do they really? Well, maybe the three of you have experimented?
It's more of an animancy thing.
In any event, I already have a love. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord. And I need this vase now. Oh, absolutely not. Vidaro, the governor. But if you want to know about the governor, fetch me that. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
I want to go to the ancient ruins, I'll have you know.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Girls anymore?
That it?
Just me, does that seem like a dangerous way down? It's just an alternative way down, maybe? Oh wait, no, it's... Okay, yeah, yeah. So it means we've gone full circle apart from this section here. Nothing else around there by the looks of it. That's a short ruin. Okay. It is what it is. Oh wait, we never checked. There's a plant up there. I'm gonna drop that way around. We'll climb up and then we'll drop that down.
Yeah.
That's there. I'll explore and it right above me when I went through. Ugh.
I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas, thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nim.
I may be small, but my magic is not. That I did. Although I can't imagine why. Vidaro isn't stuff. First and foremost, Fior Mesiverno is an animat. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, I don't know why anyone would give two pyres about Vidaro. He loathes the idea of others thinking Fior is that Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living land. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I've a new artifact. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a...
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind. Just like the good old days. Granted, I don't come here. Envoy.
Keep exploring. We have to make my weapon a little bit stronger though. Okay, why is that all glowy? What's going on here? No idea. Well, as well we're trying to get to, so it wants us to get up there, yeah, we've got loads to explore.
Why is it?
As if people weren't hungry enough.
A godlike. in Emerald's Den. Well, I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been... Governor Vidaro. It's in Fiormezziverno, on the far side. But just in case it comes up, you didn't get... Good. That makes you a friend. Our governor doesn't exactly... As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other...
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is... What am I supposed to do? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms what... Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's Sounds like I have more research ahead of me. But at least, thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf. Godlike. You're a natural. We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence. We channel this energy into our fields. And that's why Emerald's there is the bread.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some... Diata thinks so. And traditional farms depend on water, sunlight. Animancy can change the world. But it's an uphill climb. People don't trust with the... Come back soon.
That's over.
We've legit got nothing else in here. Just a random thing we can kill. That seems a bit odd.
My... Come back soon.
Interested.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return the smile of the harvest.
I'm trying to quick like explore around here without getting too far up to the main location.
Evan, in the past week, how am I supposed to live like this? Ah, Ado, you wouldn't happen to be an anime. Mati, I mean, forgive me if I have to chase down one more revenant. I don't know. I wish they would at least come back. Soon I won't have any... People are used to the damned things wandering around. I'm the one... If Elia finds out, I'll never hear the end. She wouldn't push her research far enough.
Whatever you all are doing, it's clearly...
And how's that risk-taking working out for you?
You know, maybe there is something. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them. How should I know? I left years ago. I was hoping you'd say that. I'd look myself, but I don't trust the few subjects I have. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if... I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to...
That's miles away. Okay.
Yeah.
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or it used to be.
Just trying to explore a bit more. And steal, of course. The more I can steal, the better.
I don't think it's fair. I didn't do anything wrong. Probably using me as an example. Pick on the new kid, you know? I'll be back out there in no time. You watch.
This is what, like a tavern we can't get into?
If you need an egg, I am off duty. Bother me no more.
Don't know why that'll break it, but.
There may not be much left, but I suppose that is fair, considering most of what is here is just scrap and... Except, yes,
My wide morning said that right, much appreciated for the follow.
right.
Oh. Did want all of them. I want all of them as well. Awakened after. I'm not going to break that down yet because I don't know if you need that for the next level up. Would I have what I can sell as well, actually? Thought I've had more than that. Just buy what he's got, and then to be honest, I might as well be selling some food stuff because I just don't use it, you know. Doesn't make me any lighter, just frees up my inventory space a bit more so I can actually see what I'm trying to do. Although granted, it's going to rebuild back up. Let's keep exploring. Upwards, I guess.
I don't care who you are, you can't go. Was it everything you hoped? Or have you got any lingering questions you're dying? What I think is none of your business. I don't have time for this. Well, you found someone. This is... Obviously, it has seen better days. Depends on who you ask. For all that, 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food. I would know. I was still... Correct. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruin. From now on, keep your hands off my stuff.
The great mystery.
I can't believe my eyes. A true godlike. And in such good shape.
Wait, no, I'm up there, real. There are lots of few more little bits to sell by the looks of it. Yeah, that brings us back down that way. Was there a path to the right there as well? There might be. Let's try and get across there potentially. This might just be my eyes deceiving me here. It looks like that might have been a bit of a bumpy pathway. Okay. Do we go further on here or further there? We're basically not good at town. Just trying to do a little bit of exploring whilst we're here. There are some ruins out there. Can we get to them? Or is that just we need to swim to them, or? Something up there though.
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me.
Wait a minute.
You a trial. Defeat my champion and
It's getting a bit spicy down here. Look how many there are. Shit. What's the priest then?
Nothing like a win with a good team.
That it for a lot. There's a lot of fighting. Yeah. Literally like fuck all. Got a fair bit of combat for that to be the reward.
Unseen, unheard.
Well, that was fun. Take your best shot. Get to your left.
So that's back to the village, is it? Oh no, it's not, it's a different place. Okay.
You're mine now.
Right, well, I guess we'll find them.
Next one's mine.
Oh, that's a sneaky one. I don't have time wrap. I'm gonna need to wrap up the stream like nowish, so we won't continue any further.
Who's there? Somebody. Is anybody there? I'm in trouble.
But we'll go help this guy out next time I'm in the game, I'm guessing. We've got loads to explore, so I'll do this whenever I'm next live. Much appreciate everyone that has been around. We haven't got numbers to raid anywhere, so I'll just wrap up. And much appreciate everyone.